Hey, what's up? All right, so tonight we are going to talk about some bad eating habits that you might potentially be guilty of and put a plan in place to correct that. So I want to just warn you that I'm guilty of all of these at some point in my life. I used to be the one who would get up really early in the morning and do a crazy hard workout like Insanity or something. And then I'd go out to lunch at like Red Savoy's Pizza and get this like a quarter of a pizza covered in grease and cheese and eat that for my lunch. I also, when I was working in a cubicle in a corporate setting, I would have a file cabinet, especially for Cheez-Its. And I would keep boxes of Cheez-Its in there and just eat those throughout the day, completely mindlessly. Sometimes I probably went through like a box a day. So totally guilty myself. I just want to put these three bad habits out there and hold you accountable to correcting these bad habits this week. All right, so the first one is skipping meals. If you are the type that will maybe snooze through breakfast or work through lunch, this is for you. It is so important. If you have health goals, if you have weight loss goals, you can't skip meals. That's the bottom line. So for breakfast, people who skip breakfast, make something the night before like overnight oats. You can do hard-boiled eggs. Something I've been doing recently is Kodiak cupcakes, high in protein and they're whole grain. Great options there for quick breakfasts. For lunch, I used to work through lunch all the time. I'd forget I was hungry. I would forget it was even lunchtime. So set an alarm, that's critical. And then just set 20 minutes aside to eat lunch every day. You can bring in leftover vegetable soup. You could bring in huge salad, obviously keep the dressing on the side. Those are great options. The next bad habit, I almost did this last night actually. Going to the grocery store hungry. You can't do that. There's actually so many studies out there where subjects who go to the grocery store hungry actually buy more food that are high in fat. They're impulse buying and usually buying stuff that's junk, that's not healthy. So eat before you go to the grocery store. And another tip, stick to a list. If you go to the grocery store without a list, without a plan, you're probably A, gonna spend too much money, and B, you're gonna get too much high fat, high calorie food. So next tip is don't eat mindlessly. This goes back to me eating those Cheez-Its at the desk. Don't be distracted when you're eating meals or snacks. Be mindful about this. Plan ahead, set aside this time to eat when you're eating. Actually taste your food and feel how your body's reacting to it. Don't just eat while watching TV or eat while doing emails over lunch. Take some time and eat and focus on what you're eating. All right, so those are really the three main that came into my head today, three that I've been guilty at times, and I think a lot of you might be guilty of as well. So let's put a plan in place to correct this week. So step one, you gotta fess up. Admit what bad habit you have and what's holding you back from reaching your goals. Step two, you need to be accountable. You need to tell someone, your mom, a family member, a coworker, a friend. You can feel free to message me. I'd be happy to hold you accountable. So let someone know that, hey, this is what I'm doing wrong and this is what I'm gonna do this week to fix it. And then step three, keep a journal. I really do think journaling is helpful. All it takes is a couple minutes at night or a couple minutes early in the morning and just write down Monday, success, or Monday, I did this wrong, got to improve on this. Little notes like that, really quick, really easy, and it works. So I hope you take these three bad habits, and if you are guilty of one of them, improve on them this week. Let me know how it goes. All right, thanks for tuning in. Keep moving.